In a previous post, we were discussing the use of the ARAY command to cut down on drafting time. Here's a design where a series of paving bricks, cobblestone bricks, are run along that zone. And you have a couple of ways in gCADPLus to do it, but the ARAY command will certainly do the job. So we'd say modify ARAY. We concentrated previously on the polar array, but here we're going to do a rectangular array to run horizontally to the right. So we're going to do one row. The offset will be the distance from one edge of the paver across to the beginning of the next paver, which I've just done a little distance calculation, and 235 would be reasonable, and we have to make a stab at 20 columns. So we select the object, that's this one, hit enter. Now everything should be right, and we should see the copy being done, and I hope you can see that's a little neater than the one above us. There's another way to do it, and that is gCADPLus gives you the ability to copy along a line. So I'm first asked to select the plant symbol. Now this is not a plant symbol, but it will still work. The next prompt says pick a copy path. That's the wrong one, so right click and repeat copy along a line. That's this one here, and we want to grab that one, and what it's doing is grabbing a rectangle underneath here, and what I want is a line that's sitting under the rectangle. So what I'm going to do is just temporarily move that lower rectangle out of the way, and there's another line here that can come out. So this is the copy path here, and I'll actually get rid of that, what was a rectangle. Right, let's try again. Copy along a line. The prompt says pick the symbol. This is the symbol. Select the copy path. That's the line there, and the start point for the array will be there, and the spacing we said was 235, and it copies along that line, of course, but calculates the correct number that we need, whereas in the first instance here we had to guess a number. This time the number is determined by the length of that horizontal line. Then it's just a matter of picking these and then moving them. If I move from the center there to the midpoint of that line there, there's our array being placed into position. Again, I'm working here from an image file, so I can't use any of the geometry in here. I've had to make a guess. But the second option gives you pretty much the correct number of pavers in that area, and you can always eliminate one and move things along if you need to. You might want to move it just a little, and that sits rather nicely. So a couple of ways of putting in a whole lot of symbols in one go, using the array and the copy along a line command. Of course, that was originally developed, that copy along a line, for doing things such as orchards or planting along, say, a drip irrigation line which is curving through a garden. But I digress. I hope that helps.